Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and Horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you guys born in the year of the pig. So welcome back my piggy pals. How are we doing today? Let's find out as we shuffle these cards about. And we will pick three and then we'll see. It's like the Chinese Zodiac poetry hour. Let's get creative over here with the pigs. Anyway, let's shuffle these up and see what we've got. You can tell I've been doing this for too long now, can't you? It's starting to get interesting. Still, my shuffling hasn't improved, but I do like to remind people that I do shuffle with my eyes closed. So you'll have to forgive me for the clumsiness. We go on the feeling of things here. So let's pick these. Oh no, let's stop there. I'll pick that one from the bottom, that one from the middle, that one from the top. And what have we got? Okay, so we got two blacks to start with and a positive to finish us off. Now it's easy to get a little bit downhearted when we see those negative black cards there. But as I like to always remind people, black isn't always an attack. White is not always all right. It all depends on the compatibility on the cards when we flip them over. So let's see what we've got to begin with. The rooster, the black rooster. Is somebody being a bit judgy? Somebody putting you down a bit? Somebody criticizing you a little bit? Maybe you feel like somebody's kind of like talking about you or talking behind your back, or maybe somebody's being a little bit, I don't know, too big for their boots, perhaps. Getting it wrong about you. Saying some things that just aren't warranted. I mean, the rooster is a compatible card for you. It's not like it's out to get you. It's not a conflict. But it is in the negative, which begs the question, is this sort of like feeling like there's something up against you, or there's some sort of, communication barrier, or, unnecessary criticism going on at the moment. Maybe it's not towards you. Maybe it's from you. Maybe you've got a bit of an issue with somebody. Either way, there's something going on that's making you think about things. There's things going on that are now making you think. You're thinking about where you're going, what's going on, who's that, why is this going on, what's happening here, and you haven't got time for this. You haven't got time to be messing around with this. You'd rather off be having fun doing what you like doing and enjoy doing, not worrying about this, that, and the he said, she said bullshit. The rooster card, it is one that does sort of encourage things such as communication and thinking before you speak. However, I feel communication could be a last resort here. I feel like maybe you have been slighted. Maybe there is an issue. Maybe there is a bit of a problem that you just don't have time for. And trying to talk about it or talk to this person or be involved in this something isn't worth your time. Not at this moment anyway. Potentially it's not good to leave something unresolved, but maybe there's no resolution to be had here. And acceptance of that and moving on and just burying the hatchet could be the way to go forward. Maybe. We've got a catalyst card though coming in, which means things are going to change. Potentially not for the better, but that rabbit is in your own affinity triangle. I mean, any change, any catalyst, any sort of phase that ends and then restarts isn't going to be a big issue for you, though it can make you quite sad if you're attached to said thing that's changing, or, whatever. It's not going to bother you too much because you do value the opportunity for new exciting things and being in new places or trying out new stuff. This isn't out of your character. So the catalyst itself is not the overall issue. And it's certainly not that it's a rabbit either, because that rabbit coming in fast, it doesn't need to match your speed. You'll catch up when you're ready. You'll adapt when it's time to. You'll get involved and roll your sleeves up when it's your turn. The fact that it's in the negative, though, would say that there is a bit of resistance here. It may not go as you expected. It may not have been the result that you want. That doesn't necessarily mean there's a bad thing there. Maybe this is just the universe taking the lead in guiding you into a different place, because this is the thing. The catalysts are points that have to happen. It's not just a little change. It's not changing your mind. It's not just doing these things have to happen. These aren't just unplanned. It has to happen like this, and you have to be involved. Whether it affects you directly or those around you or it's in your vicinity, you have to be exactly where you are at this point in your journey, doing exactly what you're doing for whatever reason you're doing it, exactly how it is happening right this moment. It has to. That's what that catalytic moment will be. And then a change will happen. Like hitting a nail with a hammer. It will drive the two boards together. And sometimes you need to attach all the boards in order to see that what you've made is a ship. And you haven't seen that from the hard work on the ground. And that's potentially what this is. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of nail banging. But as you hit those nails on the head, you will slowly start to see that there is a positive outcome to be had. That rabbit is taking you from this. It's literally taking you from a negative into a positive. It's taking you away from that sort of, not conflict, but that kind of time, that phase, that era. And it may be uncomfortable. Maybe you feel like there are things that's left unsaid. Maybe you feel like there is more to this than you are. You're not ready to give up yet. But alas, it is now time, and that that black rabbit is going to drag you, whether it's kicking or screaming or skipping next to them. It is going to drag you in, and it's going to bring you into this time of the dragon, which is good. This is a new time for you. This is like a rebirth. This is like almost like the phoenix from the ashes. This is a good card. The pig and the dragon are relatively compatible. They do get on very well and they can work well together. There are no large differences. There's no serious conflicts. It's a good match. It's also in the positive. It's a white card. So we're looking at favourable results from this catalytic moment. It's also a karmic card. And as a karmic card, it means that this is, again, like the catalyst card. It's meant to happen this way. It's supposed to be happening this way. And there's that energy there shifting around. You got that negative to the positive, that catalytic moment pulling you out into this more karmic sort of fortune that you're going to receive because of what you're going through in this catalytic moment. It'll all make sense in the end. That dragon is strong. It's fast. It's very protective. It's also very loyal and honest. And will show you the way, tell you the way, draw you a map to point you in the direction of in the way you're going to. But if you are to ignore those instructions, then, that's on you. Don't come back to this phase or try and come backwards, because you won't get the same result again. You won't get the same result again. You're not going to get the same opportunities. You're not going to get the same outcomes. You're not going to get the same results ever again. This right now is a favourable time for you, so you need to take opportunities where you can, take advantage of it where you can, because it won't come back around again. That dragon will just come around once in this example. As Aslan once said, the same thing never happens the same way twice. Never. Never, ever, ever. It'll always be slightly different, always slightly off, always in a different way or have a different result or whatever. It will never be the same, exactly the same, never. And that dragon will never be in this position again after a catalytic moment for you where you're feeling really uncomfortable and not necessarily liking it, and it will pluck you out of that and thrust you into this new era, into this new opportunity, into this new phase. You just have to allow it. You have to go with it now. Don't resist it. Take opportunity where you can. Take opportunity where you can. It's a good one. It's a very good one in the end there. I mean, again, as I've said, you've got those two negatives. It's going to pull you into that positive. So it's not that bad at all. And we'll find out, won't we, next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the pig. I will be back tomorrow. No, I won't. I won't be back tomorrow. I'll be back Monday with a reading for the rats and the ox, because we are now back on track. We are now back where we used to be, hopefully, fingers crossed. I've said it too soon, touch wood. But I should be back on the Monday with the rat and the ox readings. If you are interested, I'll see you over there. If not, doesn't matter. I'll see you next week with with another reading for you guys born in the year of the pig. Thanks for watching. Love and peace.